gonna have a field day until they start ganking.
Quite likely up against Amelie here as well, so you can see him have a pretty good time. He's got the tree protected.
And he's Radiant as well.
Oh yeah.
Really strong. I like the Shadow. This is a very strong Shadow Fiend pick.
Yes, it's good. And Newbie Noobs, they've got their work cut out for them because they have not got a good ganking lineup until Clockwork hits level 6, Doom hits level 6, they get the Doom come into play, and even then you're up against Dazzle Tree and Protector. There's 2 heroes with heals, you've got Shallow Grave, it's not even really guaranteed kills necessarily.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
One more pick coming out, Newbie Noobs. They'll have to tip their hands here as far as their plans for the lanes. And I guess my big worry is, are they going to be able to put any pressure on the Shadow Fiend? Well, there's your vehicle to try and do it. It'll be the Quap.
So they go a bit greedy, put Doom into the jungle, I imagine. Well, I guess Naga Siren as a solo mid, maybe? Sorry, Queen of Pain mid, yeah. Then you have a Naga as your safe lane farmer. But
yeah, and Doom jungle slash... Or, I mean, it could be a support Naga.
Yeah,
and then the Doom in the lane farming, but we'll see. A lot of pressure on this Quap pick, though. Goes no Talisman first, has to win those first few levels. If he does not zone the Shadow Fiend out, deny his first few last hits, they're gonna and maybe get a solo kill.
I like Newbie Noob. They've already got an advantage over their opponents.
Yeah. See if you can guess what it is.
This is the upgraded Super Elgato.
Yeah, Super Elgato gives you superpowers. Solos Roche with a single bite.
These guys have their priorities straight.
Yes, and so too do we.
I hope they don't. Well, they must have had. They probably had this their last. I'm guessing they didn't use this their last game since they lost.
Well, yeah, it's okay now. They're getting it together now, gods. They picked up an Elgato.
Come back on day 2 with a new plan.
The vehicle for the comeback. Get a different courier. You'll have a lot more success. All right, let's introduce the teams. It's MK versus Newbie, guys. Our third of 4 matches for Korean action in StarLadder. Day number 2. And on the side of Newbie, we've got Manja, the Queen of Pain. Well, he's been pulled, starting no Talisman. Did not get branches or his own tangos, though. Normally you see a couple branches when you get pulled, but skipping those. Clockwork going to the off lane. That's ... Bella, the support Lion. Doom, Sanka will be probably in the woods, and then Spica will be the Naga safe lane. But actually, they might go aggressive with a tree, which I am not a huge fan of.
Yeah, that's Monkey Spanner. Offensive trial, we've got 4885 on the tree and Protected. The Park playing the Dazzle. Khan going to be on your Wraith King. Mid lane's going to be Nace on the Shadow Fiend, leaving a safe lane solo Bat Rider for 2D. It's not a very powerful offensive trial lane, but I guess they're predicting a Doom jungle, so even though it's a weak trial lane, it's a 3v2 scenario, and Doom, not a hero who can come out of the jungle and gank at all until he's got like levels, as well as like he needs a bottle and maybe like level 5, level 6 at least. You can gank before you have Doom, but you need at least to get like a bottle just to give you HP and mana back.
And this is where your Naga has gone greedy, gone Quelling Blade, and is going to have a really hard time in the lane. Sure, there's 2 melee heroes, but just the Dazzle's right.
They've only got 6 tangos between these 2 heroes top. Lion pulled 2 tangos mid. Naga's got 4 tangos. This is not going to sustain them very well.
I mean, this is where maybe the Lion should just be, rotate towards mid, try and zone out the Shadow Fiend a bit, because he's not going to do anything here. Can try and stack and pull. Yeah. And I guess that's not a bad option. They're not that good at contesting the pull without the Wraith King.
That's your best bet, but I imagine a Treen's going to come in, stop the stack from happening, going to block it off. And pulling on the die side, you don't have the luxury of going for the double, triple pull, so you really need to stack it and get more out of it. And well, Bella's, I mean, you want to pull anyways, because this lane is just statically stuck here, and Karnas is free farming away. Naga's struggling to even get an experience range. Yeah,
not often you say that about Naga. This is a hero with 6 base armor. Normally he doesn't have trouble. In the mid lane, it's a Shadow Fiend versus Queen of Pain, and the Shadow Fiend's already 2 and 3, which frankly is pretty damn good, especially when you're looking at Queen of Pain, who's got literally nothing. So
Clockwork's struggling bot though. He's got only 2 CS. He hasn't actually had many creeps come to him yet because there's a big wave pushing, but he went for Rocket Flare level 1
against the Bat Rider as well. You really want that mana burn.
Yeah, I think there's the Rocket Flare. I mean, maybe get you a last hit or 2 here or there, but I think just going for Cog's Battery Assault, because he's going to get dived on now. He doesn't have Battery Assault to deal with this, and there's Tree and Armor on the Bat Rider. Okay, he gets level 3.
Well, the Battery Assault comes out, but I think it's too late. He's going to burn to death here, and this will be a kill for 2D. He might die, but yep, first blood secured.
Yeah, he's going to go down to the tower. He almost got that without dying, but that's where Clockwork, not going for Battery Assault until level 3, really paid for it, and he's lucky that he actually hit level 3 because the tower killed some creeps so he could level up Battery Assault.
It's just very bizarre. If he thought they were going defensive, he's much better off getting Cogs to pull the creeps back anyway.
Doom TP bottom? Doom, man. Jungle away. You're gonna jungle Doom. You're gonna commit to that jungle. You can't like go half-ass at the jungle. I'm surprised he actually had a TP as well. Like that's gonna slow down your jungle a lot.
What is a Doom TP gonna do? Sure, he's got Stomp, but he has no boots.
Maybe, like, I mean, with what happened there, maybe there was the chance that it got a kill on the Batrider when Batrider would have lived if the tower left him with like 10 HP. But that's such a long shot that you bought a TP scroll expecting your Clockwork to get dived and like have a Batrider live on such low HP.
Yeah, and again, just going back to the skill choice, if he expects a defensive tri-lane, you just take Cogs to block the creeps in. And if it's not a defensive tri-lane, why are you getting Rocket Flare? That is just very weird.
The old school Clockwork, you'd get Rocket Flare to block the pull using it, but that was back when it was like you were a true offlane hero, you didn't have the creepy Grullaby on your side. But in the current metagame, you very rarely see that happening.
Yeah, normally just Cogging the creeps is more than sufficient to pull the lane. But either way, he is still level 4, but this Batrider will free farm, will be rushing a fast Blink Dagger. And Clock boots up, a little bit harder to kill now, but not going to be able to do a whole lot about it. So overall, Batrider free farming, Wraith King free farming, and Shadow Fiend free farming. This is just bad news bears all around for Newbie.
Doom needs to just jungle away, try get level 6 as fast as possible, and then go for a smoke gank with the Lion, either head mid, head top, wherever it may be, but he just needs to focus on his own jungling right now, and that's why just ignore that bottom lane. Ideally gets a bottle as fast as possible, probably the best way to go in the jungle, but he's going to rush a mech, it looks like, picks up a headdress recipe, so... I mean, the mech will help the team a lot, but the bottle just helps you farm faster, and you'll get a mech faster by going bottle into mech than just going straight mech.
Yeah. I mean, maybe he's thinking Tranquil Boots, but that just doesn't work for Jungle Doom. I mean, you're never going to have to heal, so... I don't know, gods. Your guess is as good as mine. And the thing is, Doom really needs mana. Like, he's very mana-dependent early on.
Okay, he sold his headdress recipe.
Okay.
He's a confused Doom. He bought a headdress recipe, sold it.
Then boots and TP. Fresh
Another
TP up as well.
Oh, these TPs are expensive, man. This early on in the game, like that's 270 gold as a jungle Doom. That's.
I'm all for people. I still feel that in general players should be buying TPs earlier than they do, but not a jungle Doom. That's like your support Shadow Demon, your support Dazzle potentially.
Yeah, your Lion here, whatever it may be.
But yeah. Speaking of the Lion, he did try to smoke gank mid, was not successful. He do wards the camp now, but this Observer Ward's already half done, so. It's a late enough D-ward, or it's barely worth it.
The 5-minute pull got blocked by the Lion. He couldn't get out of there in time, so...
Yeah, just not very efficient play from Newbie at all.
Yeah, this is a worry. You've got, all 3 calls for Monkey Spanner just farming away, and
when I say not very efficient, I am not kidding. They are down 2k gold, 1.5k experience, and they actually lost the Clockwork bottom while I was talking about that, but it looks like Dazzle rotated in, set up a kill, and that is... They lost. They're that behind that much when the score is 1-1.
This is a 6-minute Blink Dagger coming
middle
on
tower is under attack.
Yeah. What are they going to do? I mean, they do have good counter initiation, but there's no Song of the Siren yet.
Oh, here we go.
No Doom yet, and they dive on Karn. Shadow Strike to start it off, to follow up with the net quickly, and then a Riptide as well, bringing him low. Doom still chasing, but Karn, will go down just in the nick of time before he hits level 6. Only level 4 so far, but still the Bat Blink going to be a very big concern.
Yeah, you kill off your opponent's team, well, one of their cores. I don't even think you can really call it their main carry, even though it's you playing that one role. But it costs you 4 heroes rotating in. Like, this is where, like, a level 3 Doom who's ganking just doesn't really seem like the best use of his time. Not to mention Quap. Quap was level 5 at the start of that gank. Like, you should not be leaving mid this early on unless you find a rune, something like a haste or an invid, you get a guaranteed kill, then you're immediately back mid. He spent a lot of time waiting around patiently to get that kill, while SF farm, Batrider
and
farm.
SF's level 7, just stacking the jungle, farming the jungle, getting the runes. He got the DD rune. Shadow Fiend should not be getting runes against the Quap, and certainly not by himself. So, all in all, Newbie, they're now up in the mid-game almost against the Tricore, and they still don't have Doom online. Their Clockwork's been dying a lot. No Song of the Siren available. Quap's under-leveled. I mean, who is going to shut down one of these carries, let alone... You know, the Batrider who's just picked up Blink, or the Wraith King who's, sure he died once, but he'll have his ult soon enough. Yeah,
Wraith King's just gonna just shrug that one off. He's like, okay, I already got treads, I can just build towards whatever items he wants to go for. The drop we saw last game, always a good choice just to tank up a bit, so it's not really a death that matters that much for Monkey Spanner, and the fact it ate up so much of Newbie's time kind of worked in Monkey Spanner's favor.
And this Naga has 4 creeps, 5 creeps now, at 7 minutes.
That
is just brutal.
The Lion's level 2. Like, this is...
And this is where you enter feed mode very quickly.
Yeah, I'm like, he's coming around from behind, and I'm thinking, like, you haven't got boots. If this Wraith King comes anywhere
What
near
is
you...
his plan? They're not killing anything.
This is 2v2, and you're a level 2 lion with no boots.
They'll literally ignore him, or they'll just right-click him to death. They don't even... One stun, he's dead. That Wraith King stun, it's not just a stun, it's that 20% slow as well.
That's smoke mid, though. He's looking to get a kill on this Queen of Pain, it looks like. With a lasso and double raise.
And a DD run to boot.
Yep.
Easy kill.
SF is like, he's going for his stack, and the Bat Rider's like, dude, there's a quap here.
Yeah, maybe we should kill the enemy. Follow mid, Bubba. The Firefly in, he's gonna leap now. Quap gets caught. Blaze, raise number 1 on the mark, 2 as well. Does it well. That was style.
That was well executed. That's... I mean, they make
Except
it
for the whole wanting to go farm instead part.
It looks like they're going after
it was
Giants
not
middle tower.
as straightforward as a gank as it looked, and Monkey Spanner did a good job of it. SF will pick up a haste through now, and that's perfect. He can go help out top. Naga is level 6, so maybe can't kill this Naga too easily, but can definitely pressure Doom in the jungle and just cause a lot of problems.
Yeah, speaking of the Doom, he has opted to go back for the headdress in the end, completes the magic stick as well, magic wand rather, and it's only level 4. And just level 8.5 minutes in, imagine if he'd just been Woods, he would have Doom by now.
Yeah.
And he'd actually be able to do something.
He's, not getting either like a bottle or a fast arcane boots on Doom just
and the
slows
waste
you
of
down a
TPs,
lot.
just very inefficient jungling overall.
Yeah, I'm not looking to just criticize the player too much, more just inform viewers who want to jungle Doom.
Yeah.
Get a bottle.
Not saying anything about the player, just saying the Doom execution is a bit lacking. Don't worry. We'll save our flamethrowers for another day.
Dazzle kind of just took over this bottom lane recently. Is leaving now because Quick can kind of solo kill her. But yeah, Dazzle got some decent experience in farm there, while Bat Rider's been rotating around. Monkey Spinner just moving their heroes around pretty well. Like SF goes to kill off his stack, and that's when the Bat Rider takes mid.
Diving the Naga, here comes your level 3 Lion, level 5 Doom. They really don't have the big ults, but I think they'll get Karn. 2 Bat. Oh, he's not level 6 yet, actually, so a nice kill. Surprising to see he's not level 6, in fact. But Tree's really been leeching experience out of this lane, which is part of the issue. Now the net comes through, the park. We'll take it, but should be okay. Now suddenly a bat blinking in as well. But gets stunned, not really doing a whole lot. Despite being level 3, the Lion's done a nice job. Lasso will come, but now Shadow Fiends arrive. 1 raise, 2 raises just for the Naga. Suddenly a 3rd raise, and Bella with no boots has nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, nothing to do but feed, and feed he shall. Manja will be next. Quap, blink away, but the raise got him.
They overextended a lot for that one. They should have just been happy to get the Wraith King kill there, and then just got out, said, hey, look, we've tied things up 3 kills apiece. Although it's even at 3 kills apiece, this game is still fairly one-sided, and that's where one of those things where Newbie probably look at that like, hey, we got close on kills early on, but it's like they rotate many heroes just to TP and counter gank there, that it's not really worth it, even if they get a kill and get out of there.
And now it's done onto the clockwork. He gets caught out. The song will come. Maybe they keep the clock alive. But now with song down, MK, they're going to say, hey, we can push this top tower. Plus, he misses the hook. He airballs it. Could have just ran out. But instead, he's going to go down. Suddenly, Bella might fall as well. No boots. No, he'll be okay for now.
That clock's name is the perfect response to that. Like, if I was his teammate in a pub game, I would be ... That's me. Like, what is your brain thinking when you do that?
Yeah, question mark is the alternative, appropriate response to that. But
the question mark is the gentle response. The ... is the more like subtle flame.
This won't be pretty. They've reached
and for the guy who's asking, why did I bet on Newbie? Your guess is as good as mine. I would. If you watched these guys the other day, yeah, I mean, again, you know, I think it's one of those things where they're probably it's partially nerves and experience a bit, but if you saw their last match, this was the team that had an Invoker who had no idea, like literally no idea what he was doing.
I'm gonna get some Korean res betting advice from my Sandra, I think.
Yes, don't listen to Merlini, although even he could have told you. Even he could have told you a team named Newbie.
Yeah,
might not be the best.
Their full name is Newbie Noobs.
Newbie Noobs.
On the drafting screen, they were Newbie Noobs. So.
There's a lasso online, ready to go at Manja, and there's a Blake as well. Once again caught out of position, but the raises, will there be enough? There's a C raise here, but they need one more right click, up the hill it goes, and down the quap will fall.
Yeah, at least these guys are honest, the fact they're not top tier pros, and hey, they're still here, they're still playing in the Korean division, and
I really do feel for this Lion though. Level 3, no boots. I mean, Even the Dazzle can
Struggle.
literally just run him down with right clicks and solo kill him.
Yeah.
He just can't do anything.
Well, Doom is getting closer and closer to that mech. It looks like he's got enough gold for it now. Okay. There we go. So we've got a mech up on the newbie side. That's going to help them out a lot in the teamfight scenario, but they've also got to just get a good initiation, get Clockwork hooking in on some key targets, taking out... I mean, someone like the Dazzle, so there's no Graves and heals is great, but the problem is then you've got Shadow Fiend who's going unnoticed and just raising... At this point, max raises do a lot of damage because newbie are all underfarmed and very squishy.
Yeah, 2 raises pretty much killed the Lion. 550 HP at full, and that's just from the Shadow Fiend alone. The Doom is pretty tanky. The Clockwork's clockwork, so he's getting there, but you know, the thing is, I just worry about their own damage output. Sure, you get a great hookshot. What really is the follow-up? There's no Finger of Death. Lion's only level 3. Naga has no items. There's no right-click damage at all. It's really just the Quap, and I don't think she's enough, to be honest. I mean, these MKS heroes are pretty tanky.
And they've got enough lockdown to deal with the Quap between the Batrider Lasso, Wraith King Stun, Tree and Protector ulti. I mean, it's not fantastic, but it's enough. It means Quap can't blink in. It has to save that blink to use it generally to escape.
And who starts the fights for this team? Clock, I guess, goes in, but I just feel like he goes in and then just dies.
He's very... You only catch one. Like, you go in the Shadow Fiend, he gets healed up, he gets graved up. If you don't go in the Shadow Fiend, you... Oh, Shadow Fiend. What are you doing? You're drunk.
I was like, I don't see a Shadow Fiend in the lane.
That was nice.
Fountain BKB.
Very nice by night.
Well, that's just a tactical BKB usage to lull Newbie into a false sense of security. Even though they didn't see it.
It's mind games. Mind games.
It's next level. No, it's actually the reverse, right? It's like
Previous level.
he doesn't have the BKB, but they think he does. They'll be afraid to go on him.
If they click him, they'll be like, oh, his BKB is 9 seconds. They'll be like, what's going on?
And therein lies the problem, my friend. Now they go in, and there's a song, but it's just too far away. A great song if they had any follow-up at all. And then suddenly Newbie realizes, we got nothing, folks. Absolutely zilch. And unfortunately, MK has everything, and then some that they need. Shadow Fiend right-click and everybody dying. In comes the Wraith King once more onto the breach. Another easy kill. Suddenly 4 dead. Casual Intimidation Requiem comes out from me.
He's just helping them push past.
He had all 3 raises. Please, God.
Look, you use 3 raises, that's 225 mana.
Please.
Requiem 175.
Bottom tower is simply
Well, they
no
can
more.
clear a creep wave with 2
Mercy,
raises.
Made a
please.
beeline for Radiant's bottom tower.
Even I won't try to justify the casual Requiem on Creep Wave when all 3 raises are online. That
Radiant's
is some
middle
next
tower.
level.
I think
Apologies.
the BKB at base was a mistake, and his team were like flaming him. So he's like, "Oh, I think he's trying to play it off cool. Like, guys, I was just trolling. Look at this Requiem."
That's like a demon. That's a demon maneuver. I think he's really had more influence in Korea than what we realized. Well, they'll go in bottom on Bella, and he just starts burning. Quickly, he'll fall. Literally, just being
Baby
right-clicked
burn.
down by the Dazzle. Just a right-click.
What level is his Lion? Level 4. Boots watch with BTS. No boots. 246 gold.
He is really sad right now. Like, super freaking sad. Oh, they're pretty boned. I mean, this is just... Oh my god. This is what happened on day 1. We had 4 of these
Gotcha.
games.
Well, we've had 2 decent games so far. And
Yeah.
well, the game was not... It was a bit one-sided, but it was still a decent game.
But we'll see a little stun stacking up, and Sanka is quite tanky, but with the armlet online, Karn goes in, Doom just thrown out onto the Wraith King. I mean, hey,
Doom
maybe he
count.
gets away. Maybe he gets away, but he just keeps on right-clicking. Nope, Shadow Fiend's here. Cuts on the path of retreat. A great hook shot, but unfortunately, the Shadow Fiend is BKB, my friend. That's not going to work. Speaker will fall. 2 are dead, and now Clockwork next in line. That's 3. 4 into the feed grinder. Manja tries to run, but Sticky Napalm makes him too slow. That's 4. The lone survivor ain't going to survive for long. With Tran on the chase, he's got an ult. And he should pop it now. No, good
going for the
impale.
solo kill.
There's no boots. There's no boots. Run, Bella. Run, Bella. No, not like this.
Run, Forrest, run. That's definitely not Forrest. Forrest could run fucking fast.
He might have been a
Tower is
little
under attack.
not quite there in the head, but he definitely knew how to run. And unfortunately, Newbie aren't even good at that.
This
Well,
won't be
TT
pretty.
Tower gonna go
They've
down.
reached
It's
Dire's top
a
tower.
matter of time now, but at least Monkey Span are giving us some good fun and entertainment here. But
Makes the BKB cooldown
Dire's
lower.
top
Next
tower is
level
full.
Dota. Ay, ay, ay.
that
That's
4-second
your
BKB. That's got a really short cooldown.
Yeah, that's the idea. It's a tactical BKB. Chat's coming up with all the best ideas. Why didn't I think of that, man?
Twitch chat road to TI4.
Well, Twitch plays Dota 2. It's coming. Yeah, it's gonna be amazing.
Road to TI. Maybe not TI4. We'll give them like TI5. They're not quite ready for TI4. Give them a year of practice with Twitch chat playing Dota 2, and they'll be there.
And then they'll be winning the next year. I mean, just
Radiant's
Twitch chat always
bottom tower
knows
is
best,
under
right?
attack.
Like, just look at how good they are at critiquing commentators and players from the comfort of the chat. Imagine when they get to put their amazing brainpower to use, actually playing.
They've made a beeline
gonna
for
be great.
Radiant's bottom tower.
I think our Twitch chat wanted some more crabs.
Is it crabs time?
With a pause, maybe. I don't get it.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I want to get
Radiant's
involved in the
bottom
next
tower is under
production meeting.
attack.
The next production meeting that StarLadder have, like where they discuss these kind of features. I
You're
want
like,
to be
what
there.
was the
Looks like they're
genesis
going
of
after
this
Dire's
brilliant
middle
set
tower.
of transition animations? They're just so polished, professional, classy, and just add a lot of value to the stream, really. Oh, Bella's waiting. He's only level 4, but they'll make one last stand here at the tier 2, it seems. Nope. Maybe not with Batrider on the move. Manjo just runs right in for a casual, quick and simple feed. Well, he'll just serve himself up to the king, and Karn will happily make the peasant bow before him.
Yeah, the Song of the Siren just delaying the inevitable. It might save some lives, but it's not going to save Newbie's chances this game. Their base is just next in line to fall. Well, they'll go back, take Roche.
We'll play it
This
safe.
is some, I don't know, this is some loser talk Dota coming out from Khan. Going for a BKB?
Maybe it's a Dessa.
He had the BKB recipe, he sold it I think. So maybe he is changing his mind. Maybe
Maelstrom Skeleton King?
his team probably said, you're going BKB, that's not manly.
Question.
You're playing the most
BKB?
manly hero in the game.
Question mark?
Yeah. Seriously.
Okay,
Come
Doom's
on.
coming. Doom's coming with a mech. No one can stand before the might of the twin horned demon.
He's just got too much armor.
Yes, all 7 of it.
Yeah, I don't want to see any BKB from this Skeleton King. But they'll take
I want to see some Dagons, honestly. Like, this is where you go E-Blade on Shadow Fiend. Just give him a little zap. They'll casually doom the Batrider, but he's full HP and already in Firefly, and for good measure, there's a little living armor. Keep him in
Radiant's
fighting
top
shape.
tower has
He's
been
not even
attacked.
losing HP, he's just sitting there. And Clockwork could be in trouble. Batrider, I think, will get the
He's
grab.
got a... Oh,
Radiant's top
that's
tower
a
is
good
under
defensive
attack.
hook shot.
Better than
Right
the
back
top.
to the
Bottom
base.
tower is under attack.
It's okay. Naga's farming. 700 gold. Okay, that's not
Radiant's
good.
top tower
They're
is
going
being
on.
attacked.
No SOG. Nowhere to run.
Dire's bottom
Nowhere to
tower is
hide.
under siege.
Lasso online, but they don't even want to use it yet. They'll just slowly tick him down, save the lasso for a TP out,
Radiant's
and there's
top
just no
tower
running
is
for
under
Steve.
attack.
Won't even waste the gold. Accepts his fate. Feeds away his life. No radiance for him in the next 20-30 minutes.
I'm not
At bare minimum.
Radiance is not a word that he's thinking about right now.
Radiant's
There will be a
middle
nice
tower is
TP out
under
here from
siege.
Sanka, and he'll escape.
You know, Monkey Span at this point are thinking like, man, this game's good, dragging on. This is good. We've got our StarLadder stats to worry about when we start later on in the season. When we start pulling stats for these players, they're going to start looking like all-stars. 2D, 9-1 and 9. This tree in 0-0. That's as it's like not even as a support. Like as a carrier support, I love being 0-0 at like 40 minutes in the game.
Yeah.
Like assist, okay, for sure, but 0-0 is like there's
He's
something
got
about
5
seeing that.
assists. You know?
Yeah,
He's doing his job.
the 0-0 anti-mage is always the best as well.
Yeah. It's like, how have you not managed to solo kill a support at 40 minutes into the game once?
It's got priorities right. Just split pushing and killing buildings.
Yeah. Supports don't pad your creep score, you know?
Yep.
Gotta hit that maximum like 12, 13 CS a minute.
Well, they've got the Aegis now, so I'd be surprised if they don't try to go high ground with this one, and it is going to be a Death later on Khan, so I think the Death is actually honestly better than a BKB. You've got Reincarnation, that's your extra life there. You don't need a BKB when you're just so far ahead. Death Later
And
will
he's
help
got
them break
Shallow
base.
Grave anyway, and Living Armor. Like, what would you ever need a BKB for?
Yep.
Good choice, Karn. I approve.
Well, they're going to kill off this last stack here, it looks like, and maybe after this look to go for that push. This will be the Wraith King's Desolator, and they pretty much got all they need. You've got the mech, you've got a Blink Dagger initiation from Treant as well as Shadow Fiend, and yeah, there's not much Newbie can do to hold their own at this point in the game.
Well, for now, MK will have a little mercy, let Newbie languish a bit longer before they deliver the killing blow. Actually, maybe that's cruel and inhuman. I'm not sure. I'm not sure which way I fall on that one, but the push comes, the smoke comes, 2D leads the way. And nice, just casually farming mid. He was just on his own at mid of Shadow Fiend at 23 minutes with his team farming his own woods.
Yeah.
And they just never even tried to go after him. They have no vision, no idea what's going on. Well, will die.
Yeah, and they're going to swing back mid, so this looks like the high ground push. They're going to get the Flaming Lasso. It's going to be on the Doom. He may not even get off his ultimate here. Blink, Requiem Assaults from Nate. He pings down Bella. Poor Bella. He may have his boots, but it won't keep him alive.
Well, the song's there, the BKB ends, but the fun begins for Mr. Nace. There's a blink cooling down as long with an overgrowth. Go, do it. Where's the blink overgrowth? Come on, my man. You're killing me.
How rarely do you say the fun begins for a hero while they're doomed? As if it's doomed, but it's like, song's gone. He can go kill people, even though he's doomed.
Oh, poor Newbie. I actually feel bad for them a bit.
Yeah. They've had a rough game here, and this is just probably not been their best showing. But this Monkey Spanner team looks pretty solid. Possibly a team we can look at contesting with the likes of MVP, the likes of Third Gang who we saw earlier today. So,
Poor guys.
yeah.
You know, they're good sports. They're just not very good. It sucks. But they'll get better, hopefully. I mean, there's not too much to learn about for them from this game. It's just like those first 3 minutes where, you know, you can hope to play the replay. We'll have to see. For now, it's a quick and easy victory as Monkey Spanner improved to 2-0, so not a bad way to go for them. Guys, if you're just joining us, we do have more Dota headed your way. We have 4 best of 1s today, which means 1 still remains. This one, of course, going to Monkey Spanner, and the last match of the day will be